If you're a business owner, why is it important for you to understand that an investor or a company is buying your history? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Kaanapali, Maui, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live for Consulting Secrets. Okay, as an investor, when I go to the open market and I'm looking for an organization to purchase, it's important for me to look at the history of this company. So go through, take a look at the reviews, go through, look at the employment history, go through and look at the books. Because the past history of a company is really going to tell the ability for it to build in the future. And a really solid past makes a really easy future. So I will share with you, a couple months ago, me and a couple of my associates, we were looking at an organization. And we start and we dig in, and everything on the surface looks fantastic. Right? Well, the books were delivered to us and they were really easy to take a look at. And we start taking a look inside of the business. We pull back the layers of the onions only to find out that there's a lot of issues in the past. There was some management issues. There was some employment issues. The tax issues could be cleared up. That's more of a thing that could be dealt with on through some legal issues. And then, hey, that's fine. It happens. But the more that we pulled back the layer of the onions, it was like, it just kept being like, yes, and. Hey, Scott, opened this area, and oh my goodness, this is what we found. Hey, Scott, opened up this area, and here's what we found. And it made us really take a look and say, hey, the history of this company has got a lot of challenges and a lot of problems. How much effort do we want to have to put into this? How much risk do we want to bear when it comes to recouping our investment? Because, we're paying into the future for multiples or returns, whatever way you want to call it, right? So if somebody says, I'm going to pay you 5 times your valuation of your company, if you're doing $1 million a year, it doesn't mean you're going to get paid 5 times $1 million. It means you're going to get paid 5 times the profits, right? The profits could be $500,000. So in this case, it would be $250,000 on a 5-time multiple. Well, I'm paying into the future and I'm bearing risk, and I got to make sure the history behind me makes sense for me to do that. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking to sell your business and you're doing at least $2 million a year in revenue with a 10% profit margin, and you want to sell in the next 0 to 36 months and you want some help, you should reach out to the Deal Hotline, 888-DEAL-919, and a member of my team will get back to you, right? At least $2 million a year, 10% profit, no deal is too big. Okay, so here is what it really comes down to. You say, hey, Scott, I really want to sell my company. What do I need to prepare for the history? Just get everything as clean as possible, right? Do everything on the up and up. Don't make stuff up, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. And, if there's some problems in the past, put some safeguards in place. Put some standard operating procedures in place. Have the conversations with the necessary people. Get the right legal documentation to get everything signed off. I'm not a doctor, attorney, marriage counselor, therapist, but I am a taco enthusiast. So, I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm not giving you, accounting advice. But there is a point where sometimes you got to go to somebody who has been harmed in the past or claims that they were harmed and get something signed off saying, we release the liability of your XYZ company. Be aware, an investor is going to come in and they're going to talk about the history of the company, and you're going to want to talk about the future, which is cool, right? It's your baby, it's your thing, it's your excitement. But at the end of the day, that solid foundation of the history is the thing that builds the future. Can I go in and fix and flip a company? Can I go in and make it more better? Absolutely. But it's going to take more work. It's going to take more time. And I'm on a dash to replace the cash or the investment that I made to pay for your company. I want it to work out faster. I want it to be easier. I want it to be amazing, right? Nobody wants to buy a company and say, hey, we ran into a bunch of problems that were unforeseen. And that happens from you having a very clear history. Now, here's the thing. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.